What's going on, everybody? We're back with another build. As you've probably seen in the little box that you clicked on with the words, it probably told you that I built something. But right now, as I'm doing this, I haven't built it yet. So you're going to see me build it, I think. Or you might just skip to the end product. I don't know. You might not even want to watch this. It might just be trash to you. Who knows? But anyways, we're building the nuclear device from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I saw the preview, Baby Groot carrying that damn thing, and talking with a guy at work, we decided that had to be built. So that's where we're at, and that's what we're doing. Let's get to work. Alright, a little heads up. Let's see where we're at. This is the base of said nuclear device. I say a lot, so if you don't like that, you might as well not watch, because it's like a shit show of ums. I could do too. Alright, this is where we're at. This is the nuclear device. I mean, it may look like a chunk of foam, but I swear to you, it's a nuclear device. In all ways, shape, and form of nuclear devices, as if the thingy was made of foam. Anyways, all I did, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. 8 pieces of foam, all glued together. Just used that spray that I've used in a few other videos, the Loctite. Works great. When I use the contact cement in the house, I get yelled at, so I was trying not to get yelled at. Sides are 2 more pieces. We've got it's like 1/4 inch, the craft foam, you get it like Michael's or anything, is up here at the top. We did the, let's see how this looks. Oh, this is kind of crappy with the lighting, so let's get a little closer. So we've got a couple pieces cut out here. I'm going to include some pictures of what this should look like. Hopefully you guys did some research too and kind of know what it should look like. These are actually a little thinner if you look at the pictures from the movie, but I didn't have anything thinner, so I just went with these. For me, it doesn't have to be exact. I want it to look as cool as the one from the movie, but that's really all I'm looking for. I noticed that this is higher than everything. On here is where that whatchamacallit it's going to be. The like digital readout, the clock readout. That's that. The buttons that Groot wants to push in the previews or in the movie if it's past preview time are here. The controller joystick looking things that I have no idea what the frig they're for are there. And this just looked like some weird plate that was getting held down. It's just the basic form. I really haven't done much shaping. I rounded the edges a little bit, but I still have to there's a big groove that goes around it. There's a lot more shaping that has to go along with this. I have to get all the electronics, but I am going to make this with a functional clock up here, functional glowing buttons, and all that jazz. Wire. There's a bunch of copper wire that's wrapped around it that's going to go on here. There's what looks to be aluminum tape that's wrapped around it also. I do have some of that from some of the swords we've built and stuff, so we're going to put that on here too, but this is just the base. This is what we're going to build on. I got some clips. I don't know if I included them in here, so if they're, where they see me do it, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Glue it all together. I cut them all roughly the same, glued it together. I cleaned it up on my belt sander. If you have a bandsaw, it would be even easier. You just run it right through this thick and it'll cut nice and straight, clean it up, sand it up. These were all hand cut, like normal straight edge of the knife. As you can see, I made them a little too big, so now I'm sanding these down so that way the taper is more correct, because it's not supposed to be that close to the top. Because I'm stupid. That's why, mainly. That's the only reason I think I did that. It's just because I'm stupid. But yeah, that's where we're at. Let's build some stuff. What else do they make? I'm dumb. Hold on. We've got the joystick looking mabobs. Let's get a close-up of these. I'll get closer. I don't know how good you can see these. Okay. There you go. This is just a piece of foam on the bottom. Yeah. So these are the joysticks. These are made from very thin tubing. It was a pain in the butt. It's like this stuff here. It's old tent tubing. Somebody was throwing out a tent. Was it for my father's? I don't know. So who cares? You don't need to know that. So they were old tent poles. I just cut pieces off that were roughly the right size. I took them to work, I'm going to be honest, and I actually TIG welded them together, which caused a little burn mark that I didn't like. I will fix that. I'm probably going to fill it with JB weld or something like that, because they are so thin. Welded, because it doesn't look welded on the prop itself, so I want to kind of hide the seam and just pack it full of something that you won't be able to see the seam. The little wheel on the top is just a piece of round bar, 3/4 inch round bar, that I cut down into little 1/4 inch slots, and the slot was just a grinder. Took a grinder and ground it. I did this made all these pieces at work, so I don't have any footage of me making these, so I figured that. And I just have it kind of slid into, I can't get it apart, a piece of foam or whatever for the base, which is going to go on like this. Suddenly I'm British. Did you hear that? I hope you heard that. It was a very poor accent, but it was. Cool pipe rifle I started. Fallout. We'll have a video about that too. There's the barrel. Chicky, chicky, chicky. Goes in there like that, huh? It almost looks like something. You didn't see that though. It's a secret. Right, what do we gotta do? Pictures. Get some paint on this thing. Seal it up. We got all of our pieces. You guys can see that. The reflection on there, give it that metal look. Going on the GoPro. It'll get better. This is just aluminum duct tape, or not duct tape, but tape you'd put on your heating ducts. You can use it on swords and all sorts of stuff. It's the same type of thing. It's got a backing on it, and there's 2 loops on this, so we'll put that on before we put any of the other details in. tracks, just like in the pictures. And remember, I'm doing this all off of screenshots from the original previews, so you know, as the movie comes out and little leak footage comes out and people find out more, you might find out more about this, but it's the best I can do with what I got. So I've got these guys here. They're just made from bent up 1/8 inch TIG rod. I mean, any sort of round bar that you can find, a coat hanger, you know, will work. And you could just do, if you don't have a copper coat hanger, you can do, they're copper covered or whatever it is, but you always paint it a coppery color. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know what I mean? This is a prop. It's going to look good from afar, but far from good. So let's stick with that. So this one goes like so. For our clock, I didn't do any of the electronics. This is all the electronics here. See it? But I'm going to make a new one of these that's hollow in the center. Being this is solid, I would have had to excavate so much of the actual foam to get all this stuff in there to make the clock work and the buttons light up. So for now, I just used the clock headpiece and some foam and the wire. This is just screen from one of those expandable screens. Cut out the center and we glued it around. So that's going to go on there, and it's just going to be basically the bomb without it turned on. There I had, and I stripped off all the plastic, and I have all the little threads of copper wire. There's a bunch of it on this, and on these there are spools of wire going around. So I am going to do the same thing. Hopefully. We're going to try. Let's put it that way. Need a little glue there. Just like so. Snap. So you can't really tell. Let's try to go. Pretty close. Excellent. And there we go. I just like it so. I won't. At the sides, there's my silver Sharpie. Here, they have it, almost looks like solder, so I'm going to hit it with this silver Sharpie. Shrink tube on both ends. Shrink tube, simple to get. You can get it at any hardware store, Harbor Freight, any of that stuff. So it's not like it's hard to find. I just did that so it gave it a nice connector look. Yeah. Now I'm going to hot glue the ends of these two.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
downside of using glue, the hot glue, is you get little spider webs everywhere. Spider webs.
They're like really bad.
Alright everyone, there's the finished product. I think she turned out alright. Can't really see a lot of the weathering in this light for some reason, but I think she turned out pretty good. There's the back side of her. I'll spin over here to the side, come down. I mean, she turned out pretty spectacular if you ask me. I wish it was all lit up and everything, but you know, didn't quite get there. There's the size of it, give you an idea with my hand on it. It's not very big. Pretty cool. She turned out pretty cool. Well, that's the bomb. Thanks for watching, as always, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Click the share button. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell everybody you know. Come back, watch some more videos. If you got any questions about the build, like I always, put them down there in the comments. Whoa. Put it down in the comments. We'll make more fun stuff like this. I hope you guys liked it. I think it turned out pretty sweet. Hope you guys come back and watch more videos. Please subscribe, please like, and please share. See you guys next time. Bye.